Hi everyone, Luke Gilkerson here from IntoxicatedOnLife.com. As a homeschooling parent, one of the things I value a lot for my kids is giving them a really quality education. And this is one of the reasons why there are more than 2.2 million home-educated students in America today. According to a study published in the Journal of College Admissions, homeschool children are more likely to graduate from college than other students. Now, for a lot of you watching, standardized tests and college admissions is a long way off. Let's say you're planning to get started in home education with your preschooler next year. What are things you could be doing right now to position that child for success? There's one set of skills I want to talk to you about today that's critical. And at first it may not sound like it's all that important, but it is. I'm not talking about counting or numbers. I'm not talking about learning to read. I want to talk to you today about fine motor skills. You may be thinking, well, why in the world is that so important? Is this really all that critical? I mean, what does that even mean? It is really important, and in this video, I'll not only tell you why it's really important, I'll also give you 21 really fun methods to develop your child's fine motor skills. What do I mean by fine motor skills? When we talk about motor skills, we're talking about your child learning to use their muscles to do some kind of a task. There are gross motor skills and fine motor skills. Gross motor skills are using big muscle groups, doing things like crawling, sitting up straight, standing, walking, using the stairs. Your child learned to do these things when he or she was a baby or a toddler. But fine motor skills are using smaller muscle groups to do precise tasks. For instance, playing the piano is a fine motor skill. Using a fork or a spoon, cutting paper with scissors, tying shoes, playing a video game, writing, buttoning a shirt, or even turning the page of a book. All of these are fine motor skills. Why is this such an important thing? Well, let me tell you why. Studies have been coming out over the last few years showing that developing good fine motor skills in preschool and kindergarten are actually a predictor of academic success throughout elementary school and even throughout middle school. Educators actually see these results. The stronger your fine motor skills are earlier in childhood, the more likely you are to excel in school, in childhood, and throughout early adolescence. Now, we don't know all the reasons why this is. Some think it has something to do with the area of your brain that's getting a workout when you practice fine motor skills. Some think it also has to do with the ease of learning handwriting. If you're stronger at handwriting, then you're freeing up mental space and energy to work on what you're writing, not how you're writing. You see, a couple of years ago, my wife created a handwriting workbook for our oldest son. She wanted to give our oldest son a daily practice in handwriting, but she also wanted to do it in a way that would help him to memorize a long passage of the Bible that we were memorizing as a family. We used it throughout the whole school year and loved how it seemed to strengthen his overall academic performance and how it seemed to reinforce Bible memory in his life. So we decided to put it online to see if other people would like it too, and we were astounded at the response. Thousands of parents have downloaded her original workbook, and it has since spawned a whole line of workbooks called Right Through the Bible. And as a homeschooling family, we love knowing that we're helping young people all over the world excel academically and grow spiritually. Since then, we've learned a lot about the benefits of teaching young children handwriting skills. Recent studies in neuroscience have found that the discipline of handwriting actually helps a child with verbalization skills and even creative thinking. This means just the act of writing itself helps your child to become a better speaker and a better thinker. MRIs of the brain tell us that when a child is learning their letters, like a lot of preschoolers do, those kids who are practicing printing by hand have more advanced adult-like brain activity. In addition, the discipline of handwriting is linked to reading skills. Handwriting actually promotes a child's visual memory, and poor visual memory is one of the most common reasons why students have a difficult time reading. In addition, anytime you can teach your child a skill that takes patience and perseverance and diligence, you're developing their character. And this is one of the main reasons why parents want to homeschool in the first place. We want to develop more than our child's mind. We want to develop his or her heart. So here's what I want to do. I want to give you 21 ways to prepare your preschooler for handwriting success through what we call fine motor play. These are naturally enjoyable activities for preschoolers that will strengthen the dexterity in their hands and their fingers, as well as developing hand-eye coordination. You can start these things today if you want, with minimal preparation, even before you decide to formally school your child. So if you're looking for fun things to do with your child in the months leading up to teaching them handwriting, even through the summer months, this will give you a nice list to start. Now, instead of having you sit there and listen to me drone on about 21 things in detail, I've written them all out for you with more complete explanations. In addition, my wife and I have put together a free printable activity pack for your preschooler or for your kindergartner or any other kids you want to develop stronger dexterity in their hands. Just one more thing. In the comments below, let us know what is your most pressing question you have about helping to prepare your child for handwriting or to get better at handwriting. Or better yet, tell us what you do to strengthen your child's fine motor skills. We want to hear from you. I hope this was informative, and as Bob Ross used to say, happy painting, and God bless, my friends.